An online course is an asset that costs very little to make, but can bring in money for many years to come. There isn't anything that can make money like an online course. Doesn't mean you'll be rich, but it can help you go from struggling to make ends meet to having enough money to take care of yourself and your family. I have a few online courses, and I want to make more of them. Do they make money? As my brand grows, they will make more money without me having to do anything extra. That's something to think about. I think that anyone can make a $37 course that will make them an extra $1,500 per month. However, a lot of people aren't making money from their courses, and there are a lot of people who are confused and down about it. Step by step, I'll tell you how to do this, from the psychology of it to the tools you need. This guide is not for making a course that makes six-figure earnings. This is what you need to start at the beginning. Step 1. Don't make a course. I did the same thing. Because I wanted to make a course, I made one. This will not work. If you want to make money with a course, you must not start by thinking about making a course. Why? The reason for this is that you'll be able to get carried away by what you think an online course is. You will want to do the same thing someone else is. You will want to look good in front of the camera and do all the fancy things. I don't need it. You don't have to follow any of the rules when you make courses that you know about. It's okay to look at my work, but don't copy it. People should do what they need to, because most people don't know what they like. This is why I think it's important for people to start building a brand first. In the process of building a brand and getting feedback, things will start to make sense to you. It's because people who take your $37 course will get low-hanging fruit quickly and in the most organized way possible. So you don't make a class. Instead, you make the fastest way to get a low-hanging fruit result for a specific group of people in a way that they can easily read and use. This is because people don't pay for content. They pay for a certain outcome. Step 2. Find out what your people want. What people need and what people want are different. People who love to help other people often get caught in this trap, me included. We know what people want and make it for them, but people don't pay attention to that and keep going after what they want. So you can make what people need if you are so excited about it. People also want to see what they want made. Often, a real course is a result of the people who take it. In this case, you should make a course on that subject. Where do you draw the line? Well, that's the next thing. Step 3. Getting the right delivery format. This is mostly up to you. Do a course, not a book, if you want to teach people how to do something they want to do. But if you're just giving people information, then a book might be enough for you. I use audio format for my classes, and I like it. Listen to me over and over again until I get the idea into their heads, and it's second nature. If you're teaching how to use an online tool, for example, your course has to be a video where you show your screen and do what you're teaching in real time. Some people like to draw and sketch when they are teaching something that isn't very clear, but no one wants to take a class where they have to watch PowerPoint slides. That is too dull. Besides that, if your audience asks you for a delivery method, pay attention to them too. Make it easy for people to learn. Make it look like it's not there at all. Do as little work as possible. Do you know that most people who buy a course don't open or watch it at all? And they are very happy with that. To get to the most important part of this process, I'll say this. Step 4. Choose the right title. What do you think is the main reason people don't buy a class? It's not because it costs a lot, because there aren't enough hours in the day. That excuse isn't all of the ones you hear people say. If you want to know why people don't buy a course, this is the best answer. They don't need it. So, about 80% of your work is about making something that people really want. This has a secret. The key is how you name your class. There are a lot of things that go wrong if your title doesn't hit the mark. If you pick a good low-hanging fruit result, make good course content, and choose the right delivery platform, it all goes down. There are a lot of ways to name your web class, but what I think is the best thing to do is to name the course after what people will get if they buy it. This is important because most people name their courses based on the process they use to make them. I have both done. I think the course that is called Results is much better than the one that is called Process. Let's look at one. It would would be called a 90-day DIY exercise plan if you had a weight loss plan like that. In the meantime, a result name would look like this. When you eat 37 calories less each day, this is the sequence. It would be hard for most people to get excited about going to the gym. Those people, on the other hand, would be excited to lose 37 calories a day. I made that up to give you an idea. I don't know if that is possible. Step 5. Choose the right way to market. Start with this step as much as you can. People will be hard to find to buy from if there is no way to get the word out. Find people to sell to first, then look for something to sell. You don't have to do that. With a marketing channel, you know that sales of your course will go on autopilot when you have one too. And that's when you can do other things and know that you'll be making money even when you sleep. There isn't a set rule about this. Is it what works for you? Some people use ads on social media to get more people to see them. There are some people who use automation to do some of the work for them. I do. Some have closers who talk to leads on the phone or talk to them on the internet. Some people have bots. A lot of people use an email list. Some people use IG. Some people use an FB group. You have to figure out what works for you. You can't make money from your course until you figure out how to sell it on autopilot. From the start, you need to be focused on giving your course a life of its own. Try different things until one works. Most of the time, this is the most difficult part of the whole process. Anyone can make a $37 course that makes more than $1,500 per month.